Hey guys, it's day 88 of my bicycle journey in South America. I'm just leaving the town of Uyuni where I stayed for 2 days after riding across the salt flats, which was an amazing experience. And now I'm going to be riding along these train tracks for 2 days, and then I'll start the Lagunas route in the Lake District, which will be my last big bicycle trip in South America for a while before I go home. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be climbing up and down mountains from 3,000 meters to 5,000 meters and just going up and down every day. There'll be very minimal food and water available, so I'm going to be carrying a lot of stuff, a lot of weight, and hopefully I'll be able to climb one of the volcanoes at the end of the trip called Lincoln Bar, which is 5,944 meters high. So really looking forward to it. It's going to be one of my toughest journeys on the bike thus far. Got my tent set up, just had some dinner. Now I'm just watching the sunshine over the railway lines in the desert, and watching the sunset. Beautiful. Alright, it's day 2, and I'm just about to leave the abandoned house where I spent the night. I'm going to make my way to San Juan today, which is about 75k away. Well, it was a bit awkward coming over this bridge with the bike because the spaces were a bit awkwardly spaced, but I managed to get over there in a couple of minutes, and no train came, so that was good. So I'm just leaving the town of Rio Grande, and there's this cool mud hut here and some vicuñas. Well, I've run into some trouble. The bike rack at the back has snapped. I'm sort of in the middle of nowhere, in the desert, and the next town is too small. It won't have a bike shop, so I have no idea what I'm going to do at the moment. No idea. The screw has also snapped, which connects down here, so I can't even put that in. So I just got some sticky tape from my bag, just like box tape, and I've just sticky taped it. Yeah, it's not very strong. I'm just hoping it will last. Still walking the bike. Sucks. So this is my attempt to fix the bike rack. I've put a zip tie and some shoelace, and then up here I've put some rubber and steel. We'll see how it holds up. Alrighty, it's day 3, and last night was really cool. We stayed at this Salt hotel or hostel with I think there was 7 other people on their bicycle who were doing the same route. They've all left, but I'm going to catch up to them. I've just had to get my bike rack fixed. So it's a make fix, but hopefully it lasts for the next couple of weeks.
I forget you, I forget to remember all you've done. But when I'm broken and when I've chosen to hide and to run, where can I go? 'Cause even when the darkness covers me, if I settle on the far side of the sea, no matter what I do, I can't help.
So, end of day 4 on the Lagunas route, and it's been a really tough day. This morning was one of the toughest I've ever had. It was so windy, cold, sandy. I had to walk 20k with the bike uphill in the sand, which is just so difficult. The other bicycle tourists, they were trying to ride parts of it, but I've lost them. They're way back. They didn't make it very far, so I think their bikes were a bit heavier, so it was a bit harder to push, but they were trying to ride parts of it, but I just walked the whole morning. I was really frustrated. Probably the only time I've really been frustrated on this trip, because my bike rack broke again. The fix that I didn't work, broke again, so I stopped for an hour in the cold wind trying to fix that. The back frame broke again after all the bumps, so I've just tried to fix it a little bit, but it's going to break again at some stage. I spent the last hour doing that in this wind, and it just sucks, man. It just really sucks. I'm having a really bad morning, so I'm hoping the afternoon will be a bit better. I did a little bit, enough to walk it again, and then I came to this small viewpoint where there was a shop, got some food, some veggies, spoke to the people there, and then they just, like, 6 of the people there, the only 6 people in the whole community, because it was only one shop, they got all their tools out and did a pretty good fix for it, so it should last at least a couple of days, I'm hoping, even though it's going to be bumpy roads, and I'm in a great mood now. So it's 7 a.m. day 5. Just woke up after a ridiculously windy and cold night. I was wearing a pair of pants, 2 pairs of socks, a towel, 2 jumpers, a t-shirt, a beanie, my sleeping bag all the way up, just not covering only that bit there so I could breathe, and I was still freezing. And my water bottle, which was inside the tent, is completely hard rock frozen. So it was really cold, but I'm happy the sun's out now. Well, a difficult start to the morning over this rough terrain, no path, and uphill, so hopefully it gets a bit better. There's a little chinchita, which is like a rabbit kangaroo sort of thing.
Hello, my love, you're not alone, but I could never sing your song, so don't let your dreams be only dreams, 'cause that's your heart talking to you. You're singing a song you always knew. So pick up your hands, girl, and tie up your long red curls. Open your eyes, it's all for you.
So I just set up camp here in this small valley. There's mountains on either side, so I should be a little bit protected from the wind. I've got snow-capped mountains in the background on one side and a laguna on the other all to myself, so I'm feeling a bit dizzy, to be honest. So I'm going to hopefully get a good night's sleep. It's going to be probably -10, -15 again Celsius, so it's going to be tough to get some good sleep, but I'm going to try. Well, it's the morning of day 6, 7:30 a.m. I just got up, the sun's just coming up. It's still not up where my tent is, so I'm just standing there with views of the lake. The the lagoon. And today I'm going to try and go about 40k. It's all uphill in sand, so it's going to be a long day. Last night in the tent, the zips, the rainfly zips are already broken, so I can't close them, and then the zip to the actual tent broke as well, so just cold air coming in through the tent. It was really cold once again. I think it's going to be like that every night, and I won't be able to fix the zip, so it's going to be cold every night with the tent open, so I'm not really looking forward to camping for the rest of the trip. Well, I made it to 4,700 meters, which is the highest I've ever been with the bike. We're at the same level as the snow. And yeah, a bit short on breath, but I'm gonna keep going and see if I can get a bit lower. These roads are just impossibly sandy and bumpy. You cannot ride on it. It's so annoying. I've been walking 95% of the day because of it, but I'm almost at camp. I'm really exhausted now after walking all day. It's just tough stuff. Lack of water, lack of food. Sun, wind, you name it, sand. Alrighty, so it's about 8 o'clock now. I'm just about to leave camp it was pretty cold, but it wasn't as cold as some of the other nights. My sleeping bag was covered in a bit of snow because it was touching the walls a bit, so the tent was a bit icy this morning, but all good. Today, before lunch, I'm hoping to make it to the Stone Tree, and then after that to Laguna Colorado. So it's going to be about 40 or 50k today. Hopefully the roads are going to be not too sandy and bumpy, and yeah, looking forward to it.
May you always have a hand to hold out there in the darkness when you're feeling cold, when everything is hurting and nothing's really working. May you find the courage to still be bold, and may the sweetest things be all that you can taste. When the hardest parts are laying you to waste, when you're sitting with the feeling that you don't want to be living, well, may the angels bring their grace.
Good morning, it's day 8, about 7:45. I've just packed up all my gear, and I'm just going to have some quick breakfast and then get going. It's going to be uphill all day today to 4,950 meters, so it's going to be really high, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. Last night wasn't too cold. I mean, it was as cold as all the other nights, so it was cold, but it wasn't any more cold, which was good. And this morning I've just got beautiful views of the pink lake, the flamingos and the mountains, so not a bad way to start the day. Crazy thing is, this road here is classified as a really good road on this trip, and it's just so difficult and bumpy and sandy. So I've been climbing uphill for the last 2 hours, Now I've got a last look at Laguna, Colorado before going around the bend. I'm still going to have another 4 hours of climbing today, so it's going to be a tough day. Just me and some vicuñas here on top of these mountains at 4,900 meters. Oh, I made it to 4,950 meters after one of the toughest days I've had yet in the life. Super windy day, super sandy, all uphill. So these are the geysers. I think it's just hot air coming from the volcanoes. So, see more down there. So it's day 9, 8 o'clock, I'm just leaving camp. Today I'm going to make my way to the hot springs, go have a bit of a bathe, and then that's about 20k away, so I might stay there for an hour or two and then get back on the bike and go a bit further. Well, it's the 9th day along the Lagunas route, and it's the first day with a somewhat rideable road. Beautiful. So I made it to the thermal baths. I've got this bath all to myself with just views of this awesome lake and flamingos in the background. So pretty nice morning so far. So 5:30 p.m. I just made it to the top of another pass, 4,750 meters. So it's getting quite windy and cold, but got some great views on either side. But now I'm gonna try and find somewhere to camp in the next half hour or so before it gets too cold and dark. So it's the morning of day 10. It's 8 o'clock. I've just packed up and ready to go. Today I'm gonna make my way to Laguna Verde and Laguna Blanco, and I'll probably chill there for a bit, and then I'll make my way to the bottom of the volcano so that tomorrow I can climb up. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a pretty relaxed day. So I just made it to Laguna Verde and the volcano that I'm going to be climbing tomorrow. This path up to the volcano base camp and the ruins is definitely not bike friendly. I didn't even know we had to climb, but it has got great views. So these are the Inca ruins that I'm using as a base camp at the foot of the volcano. So here's my little setup here, just completely hidden from the wind. So, and there's the volcano. Alrighty, it's day 11, 6:45. I've just started the hike towards the summit of Lewi volcano. It's going to take about 8 to 10 hours depending on how fast I go, up to 5,950 meters. So I'm looking forward to it. I've got great views already. The sun's coming out, so it should be a pretty good day. Alrighty, it's 8:30 a.m. I've already lost the trail because the GPS on my phone doesn't work. at high altitudes, I think the phone gets too cold and the GPS stops working. So I'm sort of just making my way up some rocks and hoping it leads to a trail somewhere. If not, I know that once I get to the top, even if I can't get a trail there, there'll be a trail down. So it's very cold, but I'm enjoying it so far. There's beautiful views of the lake and the mountains in the background. So really enjoying myself. Well, the GPS started working again, which I'm really happy about, because I accidentally went too far and crossed the border into Chile. So that's a bit of a mistake. So now I've got to go back, basically almost to where I came from. I walked really far past. I thought you could go up the volcano or around the other side, but turns out you can't. So I've got to go back, which is a shame, because it means I've wasted, a couple of hours. So just after 10 o'clock now, I'm about, I would say, a third of the way up to the top. I've got some great views back on the trail, and I'm at 5,150 meters. So it's really steep and rocky and icy, but it's good fun, and the views are incredible. So to get to the top, you need to scale these rocks. I'm so close, I'm only like 100 meters in altitude from the top. I made it to the top, 5,950 meters. It's 10 to 1, great views all around. Oh man, it has been a tough day. View from the top of the Lewi volcano, 5,950 meters. Beautiful. So I'm at the top of the volcano, and in the crater there's a frozen lake. It's really cool. Just great views all around. So now all I have to do is walk down to those Inca ruins over there. So walking back down the mountain now, just through these switchbacks, very loose rock in the sand, so it's not easy on the feet, but it's better than going up. So just sitting here on the way down, appreciating the beautiful view, and I just found this little stream with all the melted snow, which is perfect because I can fill up my water, and yeah, definitely need to, because I'm not going to get any water until tomorrow afternoon. Good morning, it's day 12 along the Lagunas route, probably going to be my last day today. I should be making it to San Pedro de Atacama in Chile, which means it's going to be my last day on the bike most likely. So I just crossed the border into Chile from Bolivia, and this is literally the border crossing here. Just a small little house with a gate. So I'm just riding the last kilometre of my bicycle journey in South America for now, and what a trip it's been. The best trip of my life by far. Just getting some great experiences, being able to go into the smaller villages, meet the locals has just been unbelievable. Being surrounded by nature, being able to camp wherever I like, being able to ride wherever I like, climbing volcanoes, mountains, ruins, lakes, beaches. It's just been incredible, and I'm never gonna forget how great it's been. And I recommend to anyone, just grab a bike, buy a tent and go. That's when I winged it, and it's worked out better than I could have ever hoped.